Hey everybody, welcome back. Creating scenery for Microsoft Flight Simulator using free resources. Um, Today, actually, I was asked to do a video on how to upload your scenery. I've been thinking about doing this video for a while. So anyway, I am going to show you how to upload your stuff to Flightsim.to. First of all, you have to have an account. It's free, doesn't cost you anything. So go to Flightsim.to and sign up. Okay. Once you sign up, give yourself a username or whatever. You're going to see when you're logged in over here in the upper right, you're going to have your username, and this is mine for Flightsim.to, areographer. All right. Now, when you're ready to upload your scenery to Flightsim.to, just click on the profile name and go to My Uploads. And you're going to see your uploads page. Now, this is my uploads page, and it has all my scenery that I have put on the site. Okay, gives you the statistics. You know how many downloads, how many comments, the current status of the airport, that kind of stuff, whether it's up to date. Okay, and you can go in and do modifications. Now, most likely, I don't have anything to upload right now, but I'm going to kind of take you through, but I'm not going to submit anything, okay? We'll come back and maybe go into one of my other sceneries and show you some of it's pretty much the same. The only thing is when you do a new upload, you'll see that new upload. Click new upload. You're going to get this agreement type of page, and you're just going to have to wait 25 seconds, 30 seconds for it to give you time to read. But do read all of the information so you don't go against their rules. But it's really useful information. So as soon as that's done, you say I understood, and then you get your first content page. Okay, and this is where you're going to start filling out your form. So you're going to type. Now I'm not going to type in anything here because that would just take too long. But you're going to give your scenery a title, such as the ICAO code, dash, and then the name of your airport or whatever, and you can put a version number behind it if you wanted to, who created it. Okay, this is by default will be your username, and your category. You'll have all types of categories. Such as if you're doing aircraft. I don't do aircraft, so you'll have to go all the way down to all the different sceneries. There you go. Scenery enhancements, bridges, bushes, cities, landmarks, landscape, stadiums, regional airports, international airports. Okay, so, but basically click on the category that your scenery is. Okay. And then subcategories. I don't think I've ever used subcategories for any of my uploads. And then you want to type in your descriptive information about your scenery package. All right. Give it a title. Make this page look nice. I mean, make this look nice. Use the formatting. Make it look good, because this is the information people are going to read about your scenery. So you might want to give a little bit of history about the scenery, and some of the features that custom features that you've put into your scenery. You can put version information, like if this is an upgrade, you can put some tags in there to tell people what has changed. Okay, now there is a version changelog tool that you'll use as well. Okay, but anyway, you know, make this page look good. Okay, make your information look good, because this is the curb appeal. All right. Then you have short displays of your names and tags. Okay, the tags, you're just going to select any of these tags that they have that are relevant. Okay, like if you have handcrafted models, click that. Buildings, click that. If you're doing some photogrammetry stuff, put that. Nature, if is it real life, is it fiction, just click as many of these tags that's applicable to your scenery. Okay, and then your initial version. All right, when you click on that, you just type it in. All right, now if it's an airport, this might take me to oh no, it's further down. Yeah, okay, so down here, you got the permissions box. So if you give permission to upload your stuff to another site or not, give people permission to convert your models for other games, permission to modify my file. All right, but click on whatever permissions you want to give to other people. Then in this tag, you'll check mark any of these that apply, whether it's a drag and drop supported. If you have donation buttons, exclude uploads only to members of Flightsim.to. Check mark that, and only members can download that kind of stuff. All right. Now on this page, I'm going to show you this page when I go to one of my sceneries to do a modification. Okay, but if you have screen prints of your scenery, you want to add those so people can, part of that curb appeal, you want people to see what your scenery looks like. And I believe, if I remember, they allow 24 files. Yeah, right there. Yeah, 24 files. Okay, so you can have 24 images of your scenery. All right, and you want to try to keep those at 2 megs a piece, which are pretty good size. I mean, they're pretty liberal in their images, which was really nice. Now, if you also have a YouTube channel and you've done, you've recorded a flight, or you've recorded you going around your scenery with a drone or whatever, here you can put that link to your YouTube page that has that video. And then when people come to your scenery, they can click that. It'll take them to your YouTube channel where they can watch the show. Okay. Then you want to upload your files, and this is the actual scenery file. Now, for me, I have, let me see if I can find it here real quick. Yeah. Okay, for me, I have on my machine here, I have a folder that I call Publish. So when I create my zip files, I will put them in my published directory on my computer. That way it reminds me what I have up, and if something goes wrong and I don't have any updates for it. But if something goes wrong with Flightsim.to, I can easily just come over here and re-upload these. Okay. All right. So if I go to like Akron, Canton, you'll notice that I have a zip file in there, and the zip file is really this package and this package, and they're zipped together into a zip file. And I use 7-zip. It's free. So anyway, you create a zip file and you choose that right here. Okay. Now, once you click and choose and upload the file, it's going to scan the file for virus. It's going to check some of the prerequisites for the file. Usually, I mean, it doesn't take that long, depending on your obviously your internet speed, but it doesn't take that long to upload the stuff. All right. Then once all this is set, then you're going to click Submit File. Okay. Now, I am not going to do that. I'm just going to go back because I don't have anything new to upload. Okay, so I am going to pick one of my sceneries. All right. So let's say that you have it uploaded, but you wanna change some things. Okay. So once it's uploaded, let me get one where I know I won't really hurt it all that bad if I screw something up. Let's go to the Giza Pyramid Complex. You know, I got 342 downloads of that, and my Summit Motor Speedway, I got 337. So let's go over, let's just modify Giza for now. All right, so in the uploads, you notice that you have these tabs for the modify. Okay, you have General tab, which is the general information. Now, here's where I need to tell you. Now, on the new upload, I think on another screen, it has a place where you can type in the coordinates. Okay, so we'll come back to that. All right, so the general tab is, like your title, who's the author. I never use short description, but anyway, and it's the category. You saw where we did the categories. All right, landmarks, and the region is Egypt. No affiliation. And then for the coordinates, all right, these are decimal degrees, latitude and longitude. Okay. And you'll just type in your decimal degree, comma, decimal degree for your latitude and longitude. And basically what that's going to do is put a marker on Flightsim's scenery map. All right, it'll put based on the category, it'll put a symbol on the map, and then when somebody hovers over that symbol, they'll see the basic information of the package. All right, and then this is that text that we typed in the new upload. This is what I mean by, make it look nice, use bold, italicize, and, that kind of stuff. Give your people some information about that scenery. You can do keyword searches. You can put basically tags in there. Okay. So if somebody, like my sceneries, most of my scenery, other than this one, is in Ohio. So I would put the word Ohio there. So if somebody was looking for stuff in Ohio, they can do a search on Flightsim.to and your stuff will show up since you have that tag. Everybody understands about tags. Okay, the compatibility, that's really important, because if you're doing an upload, if you've done an upload and the sim has come up with a new update, you need to go in and test your scenery using that new update, and then come back to the modify page for that scenery and select whether the update that it is compatible with. All right, so I've gone into all my scenery and tested it and clicked on the sim update 9, so let everybody know that I've checked my scenery for you. It's good to go. All right, so the next one that's going to come up is going to be sim update 10. You'll select that. All right, and then you got the exclusive stuff. All right, so you check all those that apply. Now, if you are using Google Maps, all right, you have to check the Google Maps import. All right, and then you click to submit your changes for that page. Now, there's some other tabs here. The permissions tab, all right, and your file upload, all right, which is pretty much what we did with the zip file. All right, so here's the name of the zip file that Flightsim.to is going to name the zip file. So like my Giza file was actually gizahistory.zip. All right, but Flightsim.to is going to append a character set at the end. All right, that's for their own security. Then, do you want to keep the files that are the old files that are up there and allow people to download the old files if they wanted to? You can. I usually don't. I usually just, only want this one file on this package. All right, but that's up to you. And is this number 4? Is this an update? A version update, or is it just something that you've gone in and changed the text or something? If it's an update, when you click on this, you're going to get the version, the change log. So you'll type in your new version here. So like if I made a small change, I might make this 1.5 or something like that. And then you type in changes that you've made it. Okay. And then when people come to your page, they can look at your change logs and see all the different changes throughout all the versions of your scenery. Okay. All right. And then you'll submit that file. All right. Version history. All right, I don't have a version history for Giza. I've only done one version. I probably won't do another one. What it looked like 4,500 years ago isn't going to change. All right, then, but if you have uploaded previous versions, you're going to see your change log on this tab. Now, screenshots. The screenshots, you're going to see all the images that you've uploaded for your package. All right, and you can move these around. You can drag these and reorganize your images. All right, or you can click the trash and it will delete it. Or you can upload new images by clicking here and getting the new images, and then upload new images, and it will put them at the bottom. So if you have a new main picture that you've done, you want it first, you'll just take it, drag it to the top. And again, your YouTube link if you have a YouTube channel. And then you click save to save those images. All right. Traffic insights. This is just information for you as the creator. It shows the traffic flow for that particular scenery over 45 days. Okay. This is, I don't expect a lot of people to download the Giza historical package, but you know, it's just for fun. And then development. If you want to create a roadmap for your scenery, you know, you can type that stuff in. And visibility. You can make it public, or you can basically unlist it so nobody can download it. All right. Matter of fact, I have one that's like that, and I'll show you here in a second. All right. So let me go back to my uploads page. And so here are all my sceneries, and let's go into one that I've done an update. I have a version 3, yeah, right here, Burke Lakefront. So let's modify that. I'm not going to do that. So here's the latitude and longitude that I put in. And, you know, I give in the description, I give information that you really won't like, you can't really custom name much of your parking. All right. So you have to usually pick what the sim allows you to use for parking names. All right. So there's some hangars that I want my customers to know if you want to park at signature flight support spot. These are the gate names that I use for their spots. So I put that in the description. Okay. Now, and here's all the update tags that I've done. All right. And I want to go over to, I wanted to show you version history. Here's where I have change logs. I have 4 change logs for this particular airport. And so that kind of gives people an idea of what's going on. All right. And then this gives you your like I said, your downloads over time. All right. Okay, so what was I going to show? Oh, visibility. That's right. All right, so I'm going to go back to my uploads page, and notice that I have a Cleveland Hopkins International Airport version 1.75. Now, thing is, I did versions 1 through 1.75, but the original creator that created the scenery for FSX and P3D, they decided they got to the point where they were ready to maintain it and upload a new update to it. All right, so I disabled my download so it wouldn't interfere with their new version. So now I gave back the ownership to them. All right, but I did not delete it from my Flightsim.to. All right, because there is a copyright, and this is not to protect me because this is not my scenery anymore. Okay, but it is also to protect the new owner of that particular project, and basically this is proof of creation. All right, so in the status or the visibility for my version of Cleveland Hopkins, I didn't delete it from Flightsim.to, but I changed the visibility to disabled. Okay, it shows up in my uploads page. All right, it shows up in my uploads page right here. It's still there, but people that sign in to Flightsim.to and do a search for Cleveland Airport won't see mine. They'll see the owner, the new owner, or the person that the organization that now maintains this airport. All right, so you can disable. Maybe you've had some scenery that's had a lot of bugs, and you say, okay, I don't want anybody to download this for a while until I get it fixed. All right, you'll go into visibility and change how it shows up in Flightsim.to. Okay. So anyway, my Cleveland Hopkins for me is the only one that I have turned off because I gave ownership back to the original creator. I just helped them get onto Microsoft Flight Simulator 2020 while they were still trying to transition over from FSX and P3D. Okay. Anyway, they did a great job on this airport, by the way. I think it's one of the best, in my opinion. I still think Gatwick is probably the best. Mark did a fantastic job, the best free airport out there, in my opinion. But I might be biased. Anyway, so that is making your uploads in a nutshell. Okay. So as a user, as a creator, you can play with all your different settings. Like if you have links to your Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, if you have a Buy Me a Coffee account, or if you have a PayPal account, you can link those. Not to charge money, but if you can have donation buttons where somebody can, send you, a couple bucks or something for your efforts and stuff like that. You can kind of treat this as starving artists, so to speak. We're not here to become rich or anything like that, but I thank everybody that has Buy Me a Coffee. I do mine through Buy Me a Coffee, and people have been very generous and sending me $5 or something like that. And I thank every one of you guys that have done that, because it's a joy. I mean, I don't make money doing this, okay, but it's nice to know that people appreciate. So you can put a donation button on your projects, so just know that. So that is getting your stuff up to Flightsim.to as an overview. I might do another video when I get ready to actually put a new project up. Right now I'm just doing updates on all my stuff. I'm trying to bring every one of my sceneries up to at least a version 3. And my version 3s are all level of detail. Everything is basically by the Asobo book, correct. So to make our sceneries better and better. So yeah, so I'm in the process of updating everything that I have. All right, so right now I am updating Akron Canton to version 3. Then I'm going to follow that up by working on my John Glenn, which is Columbus, Ohio International Airport. I'm going to bring that up to a level 3. So, yeah, that's it in a nutshell. I probably won't update. Yes, actually, for Summit Motorsports, I am going to make an update. I'll probably make that to an update level 2 because I'm going to animate some drag racing going on. So, but hey, thanks for watching. I hope this gives you an overview of being a creator on Flightsim.to. If you found it useful, if you like these videos, please subscribe. Hit the notification bell for updates. Make sure you make some comments. I mean, that really helps the algorithm. I'm like 27 subscriptions away from 1,000. And not that that is my ultimate goal, but I am just floored on how you guys have come aboard and helped me grow. But anyway, yeah, I'm 27 away from 1,000. If you feel inclined to support my donation button, buymeacoffee.com/myphysicalworld. So I hope you got some useful information, and I will see you on the next video where I'm still working on my Timken hanger. And I got some other videos that I'm going to put up too. Hey, you guys have a great rest of the week, a fantastic weekend, and we'll see you on the next video. See you later.